Hello everyone. I haven't done an update video, or have I? I don't remember if I recorded an update video for my channel or not. Um, but yeah, I am doing this video. It's not really an update video. It's pretty much just me talking about why exactly I'm switching from Clip Studio Paint to PaintStorm Studio. It's not because originally I had said it was, but mostly it's because I am kind of sick of my files getting corrupted, and along with a couple other program problems that I'm not going to fully address in this video because of the fact that it's just a theory that we have, that I've talked to a couple other people that have had the same problem, and we're not too sure if it is or is not slowly breaking our computers. But anyway, um, my problems with Clip Studio Paint currently are that I had to download an outside program to fix the problem that updating the software causes. So updating the software causes my computer to go into a blue screen, and it's the error that I'm getting is pretty much a mystery error in a way, because I thought it was Wacom doing it. So yeah, I haven't updated it on my desktop because I use a Wacom tablet as well on my desktop, but and I don't want it to blue screen my desktop because my desktop is old and I don't want it to break it. But my other tablet I use mostly to draw on is newer and it's blue screen. I replaced all the parts in it except for the CPU. All the parts that I could replace, I replaced them. I replaced my RAM, I replaced my memory, memory. No, I replaced my RAM, and I replaced my my M.2 card, and I replaced a couple other things on my desktop, but that's something completely different. But yeah, I replaced a lot of the parts that I thought was causing it, and so much money was spent to just fix it, just to have it boot up, get Clip Studio Paint installed, and then right as my pen touched the tablet screen, it would blue screen. I went to their help desk and they told me it had to have been an error that was something to do with Windows. So I went to Microsoft. Microsoft brought me to... Wait, no. Yeah. Microsoft brought me to Wacom since it was a Wacom error. And then Wacom brought me to HP, which HP, I had to submit files and stuff that, the files that was the error message and stuff. And they found that the source was coming from Clip Studio Paint. So I went back to Clip Studio Paint, submit the files that was needed and all that stuff. Anyway, so their solution was to not upgrade through the Clip Studio application, but in turn to update through their site. This error was a little weird because right when you first updated it, it wouldn't trigger. It took a little bit of working with a few of my files to find out that when I update, it corrupts my files. It corrupts my other files that I have had in the program, and the only ones that don't have the problem are my new files that I have made right whenever I made the update, did the update and stuff. Those files are fine, but my files that are from the prior update are the ones that are crashing. So yeah, I ended up most of the time I have a hotkey for save, And I got to a point where I knew when it's going to happen because it'll start to lag a little bit. The brushes will start to lag. It will start to hang up a little bit on Clip Studio Paint in. And then I will save immediately. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. If I was too late and it blue screened while I was saving, that file is dead. It will not work. It will be unable to open, and I would have lost that file. Thank goodness for autosave, but autosave most of the time did not catch by the time I needed it. So yeah, I've lost quite a bit of progress. I got other people to look at it that I knew that were into technology and knew how to fix certain things, and even they couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. But yeah, it was something to do with Clip and my Wacom drivers getting completely busted. I've updated my Wacom drivers, I've updated everything, and it still would always have a problem. I wish I could show you the video that I had during a stream. One of the streams I had a couple years ago, for a while after that, I stopped using my tablet on stream. I started using my big tablet to do things, or I would just do traditional art on streams. So that it kind of halted everything of doing streams and actually working on stuff. But the only thing that I found that worked to fix it was I had to download something like an outside program to find the stuff that it had deleted during the update that my computer needed to run. So yeah, or it didn't update certain things, and so yeah, but it's a pain. It's a pain to have to in turn get a separate program to find the files that it should have updated whenever it updated. So yeah, it's kind of just a pain in the butt, and it doesn't help the software. It doesn't help the files that got corrupted whenever I updated, by the way. So those files are forever broken. So I've lost so many files to that. And you may be saying, why don't you just not update? I kind of have to update in hopes that it fixes it. Because even though I am using a separate program to kind of fix it, it's just a band-aid. It doesn't completely fix it. It fixes like the drivers that were crashing, but it doesn't fix the fact that now I have a problem with it freezing on those files and unable to do anything. It just stops responding. You can put a band-aid on something, but something else will break. Yeah. And some people say it's my computer, but I've seen other people that are having the same problem, and it's not something that I can fix physically. Somebody suggested, why don't you just uninstall Clip Studio Paint and reinstall it? I have. I've done it several times. I completely lost everything on my computer I backed it up, but I completely had to reinstall everything whenever I put a new memory stick in my computer and put all the new RAM in and stuff. I completely went from scratch and actually installed everything again. And that still didn't fix it. That just made it actually quite worse. Because I was saving maybe every stroke because it would crash. Someone suggested just try using a different program and see if it's, because we were trying at the time, whenever I didn't know it was Clip Studio Paint doing it, somebody suggested try using a different software. I used Psy for a while and it didn't have that problem. Now Psy doesn't update as much as Clip Studio Paint, But I didn't have that problem. So that was something that I had to figure out and realize that, oh, it's Clip Studio Paint doing it. I've been looking for a program that's kind of close to Clip Studio Paint for a while, but I had tried PaintStorm Studio when it first launched, and I did not like some of the things that it had and stuff at the time because I was really deeply using Clip Studio at the time. So yeah, and so I didn't give it a chance to actually learn the program. I have used it for a few weeks now, and I've actually gotten to a point where I actually enjoy using it over Clip Studio. Now, it doesn't have the manga features that Clip Studio has, but before I got Clip Studio, I actually used a different software for my comics and stuff, and I may actually go back to using that. I will miss using Clip Studio, but until I know for sure I'm not going to have a blue screen problem, I'm not going to use it. I prefer not to slowly destroy my computer. And I'm no joking, I had it crash 5 times during a stream, and by the end of the stream I said, screw it, I'm not touching this thing again until I can just forgive that I just lost all my progress. And after that stream, I actually made the hotkey to save, and it was just the saddest day ever, is having a hotkey to save when your tablet has hotkeys on the side. I had to make one just for save. And yeah, I still have it programmed to save because of that problem. I actually made my VTuber you see on screen in PaintStorm. I am going to miss a lot of my templates and stuff from Clip Studio, but I found that, yeah, I got dependent on those templates quite a bit, so having a breath of fresh air and actually drawing stuff correctly and not depending on a template or a pose generating thingy, it's nice. And I always usually make my 3D backgrounds and stuff in a separate software anyway. I'll make them on the desktop and usually do screenshots within that software to make my backgrounds. But PaintStorm has a perspective ruler that is amazing, and I like it so much better than Clip. Oh, it's so much better. I can move the perspective ruler anywhere I want and not have to worry about having to redo it. Maybe I didn't learn how to use a perspective ruler in Clip, but this one seems so much easier to deal with. But yeah, it is a smaller community, but I really like this program. It's awesome. It's an awesome program to have. It loads so much faster than Clip. I don't have to deal with a stupid landing screen every time I open Clip. Or every time I open PaintStorm. There's no landing screen. I'm good. It goes right into drawing. It makes me think of Mischief quite a bit. If you don't know what Mischief is, it used to be a art program that I used to use back in the day. And trying to think of anything else. But yeah, I just had a lot of problems with Clip lagging and the blue screen problem that really has never gotten resolved. Except for the fact that I just put a band-aid on it to fix it. And it kind of isn't fixed completely. Like, if you didn't know to get that outside software, then you would never know to actually get those drivers that had been uninstalled by installing Clip Studio's update. Which I don't get why it I get why it uninstalls them, but it's supposed to install something back It can't just take something away and not install something back. Anyway, so yeah. I hope this video kind of clears things up a little bit about why I kind of did misunderstand their subscription thing, because their chart is so confusing. It is so freaking confusing to understand their chart. But I get that you will pay for like version 2.0, but if there is still the same problem in version 2.0, I am going to be pissed. So I'm refraining from using this using clip, just because I don't trust that their 2.0 is going to fix this problem. And along with this, we did find out that the people that are not having this error, unless there is some people that do have the subscription and have had this error, if you have had a weird blue screen error from Clip Studio Paint and you have the subscription of Clip Studio, but you haven't had the resolve for it, I found the Band-Aid fix that I've done is I got CC Cleaner, and it found the drivers that had gotten uninstalled, by the way. And it was able to fix it. I also have had Driver Booster as well. Run a scan. I know Driver Booster doesn't do much, but somehow it magically found what it needed to get the stinking program to run. Somewhat. But yeah. But yeah. So, yeah. But if you are one of those people that have had the subscription for Clip Studio and have had the error, please comment below, because I've been chatting in a forum page about the stupid error with a bunch of other people, and all of us are mostly people that have had the one-time purchase. None of them have said that they are a subscription to Clip Studio. They're all one-time purchase people, which made it even more suspicious that one-time purchase people are having this only. So unless the subscription people are just not talking about it and are thinking it's their computer. So yeah. So comment below, what's your thoughts on this whole Clip Studio Paint problem? And have you had problems yourself with Clip Studio Paint? And if you're looking into trying a different software, try PaintStorm. If you're used to Clip Studio, I think you'll get the hang of using PaintStorm. By the way, on PaintStorm you can make your UI whatever color you want. You can make it nauseous colors. You can do anything with the UI, with the color scheme of it, and it's nice. I changed mine to purple, and I am enjoying it a lot, and it's a one-time purchase. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll have some more videos coming up. I think the shorts that I have uploaded recently are all from PaintStorm. All the ones that I've drawn in PaintStorm, I do believe, have been uploaded on my shorts. So yeah. That's pretty much it. So bye everyone.